Hey guys, I'm a Forester here. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on this Ruger LCRx. It's a handgun that I've had for about 6 months and I've carried it off and on. The fact that I've taken this long to make the video though will give you a clue as to how I feel about it. The title of the video might also. You know, I wish that I loved it. This actual revolver has been rejected once already by a previous owner. It was bought by a man for his wife, but she sent it back when she saw it. She said it was the ugliest gun she had ever seen. Now, I'm not going to go that far. The ugliest gun has to be the Chiappo Rhino, and this gun ain't even close to being that ugly. I can live with its looks. I'm not that shallow. It's how the gun fits in my hand and how to carry it that keeps me from warming up to it. Well, and its looks also. I bought it because I've been on a quest for an alternative pocket pistol to my .32 caliber C-Camp and my Ruger LCP. Both carry well in my pocket, but I wanted something with a little more knockdown power. This Ruger LCRx will fire 38 plus Ps, although it only holds 5 of them. That's okay, because I usually carry 10 more in speed loaders on my belt. The main advantages of the Ruger LCRx are: number one, it's lightweight. Without ammo, it weighs in at only 13.5 ounces. It has a very smooth trigger pull, and that makes it easy to shoot in either single or double action. Number three, it has a traditional exposed hammer. Even though I was looking for a pocket pistol, I still waited for this model with this external hammer. I don't think the hammer would cause a problem with taking it out of my pocket, and I like the option of shooting it in single action mode. I've already mentioned the negatives, but I'll go into a little more detail. Now, as I said, I bought this handgun primarily for pocket carry, but I found it was too bulky to fit comfortably in my pocket. I'll put a link to one of my videos, The Nemesis of Pocket Carry, in the video description below. Your conclusion was that I needed bigger pockets. Now, I could go out and buy a pair of cargo pants that work with this gun, but I wouldn't be wearing them day in and day out. So that was a letdown that I couldn't use it for its intended purpose of pocket carry. The second negative was how it feels in my hand. Now, I have larger than normal hands, I guess, and the grip and trigger just don't feel right in my hand. Now, I'm not saying they feel bad, they just don't feel right. That feel in hand translates to an inconsistency in how I shoot the gun. Here's the target from a recent trip to the range, and I'll focus on that in just a minute. My final negative is just on the looks of the gun. I'd say it's a grip with a barrel. At least the LCRx is the best looking of the bunch of LCRs, and there currently are 10 different models to choose from. In fact, Ruger just came out with a new version of the LCRx that has a 3-inch barrel. This one, the barrel is 1.875 inches. Now, with an under 2-inch barrel, this gun is best suited as a get-off-me gun. It would perform better than my C-Camp in that role. In my hands, I would expect it to be accurate enough at typical self-defense distances at under 10 feet. Now, here's my target from a recent trip to the range. I was shooting at 5 and 7 yards distance. My groupings were spread out at first, but tightened up pretty quickly. I was pleased with this target in particular. This was at 5 yards. That was toward the end of my time at the range. But then this was my last grouping right here. And this round and this round actually were from another grouping. This cluster right here is what I ended up with, and I was extremely pleased with that. Now, I found that if I aimed at the 6 o'clock position, I shot low, so this grouping came from aiming at this 12 o'clock position. I'll include some footage of me shooting this gun at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So what's my overall take on the Ruger LCRx? One day I may end up using it for pocket carry as I intended to do when I bought it. But for now, I'm primarily using it as a truck gun. I carry it in this Black Hawk size 7 holster in my waistband until I get out to the truck. It stays locked up in my truck when I'm not carrying it. You can tell that this has had a lot of use over the years. Because it's so lightweight, I also carry it when I walk for exercise. It could also be well suited for a lady's handgun due to its light weight. But then again, there's the looks factor. Its previous owner must not have thought it looked cool. And I don't either, but then again, I wouldn't have gotten rid of it for that reason. Actually, I'm glad that she traded it in for a Smith & Wesson Shield, because I was able to pick it up at a good price at Palmetto Firearms. I may never buy a new gun again. Y'all enjoy the shooting footage and take care. I'll be shooting at the action target with Ruger LCRx at 7 yards. Double action first. Okay, now single action. Double action first. Now single action.